in the matrix system, everything is a lie. That is the reason why they keep resetting the matrix constantly, to make sure every generation get the same programming. One of the main lies that they tell us is about demon possession. Demon possession is not like what they show you on the movies, right? Because the movies are 80% truth and 20% lie. They ain't gonna give you all truth in movies. And the news is 20% truth and 80% lie. The reason why they put a little bit of truth there is in case someone tried to research, you'll find a little bit of truth. So you're going to believe thinking all of it is truth. But the news is a lie, and majority of what you see in movies, that is the truth. They always flash the truth before our eyes and tell us the lie, right? So whatever they teach you about demon possession, that is a lie. A person who is demon possessed look regular. They go to work on a daily basis. They get married. They have children. They make decisions. They own companies and businesses. They look like regular people. What they show you in the movies is all distraction. Many people under mind control and programming, it's demon possession. The reason why they try to come up with all these technologies and everything is just to keep us in the physical, so we do not connect with the spiritual or know about the spiritual. Therefore, we cannot be saved, be healed. You cannot heal spiritual situation with the physical. So this is what they do. They trick us. It is a fake reality. I could tell you so many things I see actually happening. People might call it glitches in the matrix, but I don't think it's actually glitches in the matrix. I think what is going on is that the truth of this world is being flashed before our eyes. It's like our mind cannot process it because we thought what we're looking at is truth. So all these glitches in the matrix is actually the truth being flashed before our eyes to show us that whatever we're looking at, it's all an illusion. Nothing is as it seems. Many of these vehicles are all fake. Many of these vehicles don't even have a driver in them. Many of the vehicles we look at, they are shapeshifters. The people are shapeshifters. Buildings are shapeshifters. You will see a building one place today, and by next week it's gone, and no one can give account as to where that building went. It is all spiritual. It is a spiritual world. Everything takes place in the spiritual, and then it is manifested in the physical. The Nephilims, who are demons, they look like regular people, and they project their spirit in the human body, and they have the human doing all the things that the human would not do in their right mind. So demon possession, how they show you, is a lie. Whenever you see a pastor rebuking a demon, they're rebuking the Nephilims. Demon possession is a regular person going to work, going to school, pushing for their career, going to colleges, doing all the wonderful things a person would be doing, and they are possessed with a spirit. The world that we're living in is not the earth that the Most High create. So the earth that the Most High create, we're not really living in that physical reality. We're living in the Nephilim reality. This physical world that we are living in comes from the Nephilims. So what they do, they possess us with their spirit, and their spirit lock us into the physical so we know how to behave. The Most High Spirit open our eyes to the spiritual so we can see the spiritual clearly. The Nephilim spirit lock us to the physical things, and it shows physical things. And that is the reason why as soon as our eyes start open to the spiritual, certain things we aren't able to see. I was in a taxi a few minutes ago, and majority of the time I don't see a road. I don't know where the world is going, but he finds the road so easily because we're seeing with two different eyes. with the Nephilim spirit, they lock you to the physical, so they make the illusion that they put in front of our eyes seems real. But when the Most High open our spiritual eyes, now we can now see the illusion. Therefore, things that normally would be there is no longer there. And even if it's there, we can no longer see it because it was all illusion. This is the reason why the Nephilims project the spirit in the human body. We live in their physical world thinking it is a real earth. We think it is a real physical earth that the Most High create. The real earth that the Most High create is hidden by them. They hide it and they give us their world. Their world is that spinning ball they've been talking about, going around in circle. That's their matrix world. Yes, many people might be offended by these things, but you have to understand that everything that they teach us is a lie. Our entire reality is a lie. So that spinning ball, every now and again they reset it. They spin it to whatever year they want, and then they reset it back. And whenever your eyes are open to the spiritual, you will see for yourself. You were born in the 70s and you grew up in the 80s. And they reset the matrix back to the 80s. Whatever you saw in the 80s, you will see them now. I'm trying to tell you, like everything, you will see all of it. Just like you have never passed through the 80s, because in the matrix system, the past is the past. The past is their present. The past is their future. Demons love the past because the future is the lake of fire where the Most High have for them for all the evil they have done to the human. Therefore, they are scared of their future, so they live in the past continually. And every time they reset the matrix to the past, they always carry the human with them. So what they do, they project their evil spirit of the past into the human body and have the human behave exactly like whatever year they reset the matrix to. Whenever they reset the matrix to the past, they always wipe the human memory. For the ones who they are not able to wipe their memory, they become targeted individuals because they're not able to wipe us like what they normally would, because the Most High don't allow it. So therefore they have these demons be gang-stalking us all the time. But this reality is not what it seems. The whole reality is fake. Everything you look at is all an illusion. The Nephilims are the one who run the matrix and will live their reality. So nothing is really as it seems. Whenever they project their spirit into the human body, then they are the one who live their life in the human body, even though they already have their own body. But demons are greedy. They deal with greed. They feel that the human shouldn't live. They have their own bodies where they live as humans, and they also project their spirit in the human body and live in the human body as their own. So the Nephilims have always been here. As I tell you, that demons is not like what they teach us. Demons are people. They have a body, and demons are a part of our family members, friends, associates, people on a daily basis. They are the majority in the world. So all these billions and millions of people they've been telling you about in the earth, all these people are Nephilims. Whatever they be showing on the television, that would be the last stage of the person, what the person have always been possessed.
Wake up, we're going through spiritual warfare. Open up your eyes and be aware. There is a tear within the fabric of who we are. And it's bizarre, it's even more rare than seeing a shooting star. So much anger in people's eyes and that grief in people's lives. So many things are going wrong within the times. It's like demise, we're seeing this nation crash before our eyes. How can we save this world? How can we save this generation?